Alright guys, what's up? Lord Mihaku Chiha here to do Naruto Chapter 618 review. Let's get down to business. Oh, I actually cracked my knuckles, that's a first. Alright, so anyway, let's get right down to business. Last week we left off with the Orochimaru and Sasuke crew slowly marching into Konoha, going to a place where they will see the ones who know everything. And that's where the chapter left off last week. And now, this week, we are fighting in Konoha. Madara and Naruto, and that fight is beside us right now. And basically, we walk into the village. The village is still destroyed, like halfway, partly because of the battle with Pain. And then, later on in the chapter, the whole crew moves on to the outskirts of the village, and they find the Uzumaki hideout. And in the Uzumaki hideout, they see a stone slab with a Sharingan on it. Sasuke and Sujetsu are just talking for a bit, and then Sasuke, in the meantime, I think it was Sasuke who used the jutsu. He used the jutsu and moved the slab of rock aside. They go to the hideout, and I thought that the ones who knew everything were a bunch of old people who were hermits and lived in underground or something. But then I saw these masks. It was kind of unclear to me at first because I read the chapter on my phone when I was at school today. So it was on my iPhone 5, I couldn't really see it that well. My vision's not that good anyway. But I saw that, and they looked kind of like the Dead Demon Reaper Seal's face. I wasn't sure though, so I was just wondering about that. I zoomed in with my fingers and everything, but couldn't tell. So I went to the next page. You see the Dead Demon Reaper Seal, and I was just like, okay, I know what he's doing. He's definitely gonna take the Kages out of there because there's nothing else in there. Part 1 of Naruto, we saw the silhouette of the 4th Hokage and the belly, and then I'll pinch myself. And then after that, Hashirama and Tobirama were sealed inside of it, and then towards the end of it, then the 3rd Hokage was sealed inside of it because he's the one who used it. And then Orochimaru said you could break the seal by cutting open the belly. And I was like, oh boy, I know what's coming. I cannot wait for this. And I thought, oh my goodness, this is what I've been waiting for. I thought maybe at first that's what Orochimaru and Sasuke were referring to, the ones who know everything. Maybe that's who they were. That's what I was thinking. That or a bunch of old people. Technically, they're old people, but they're dead and they were resurrected and stuff like that. So they're resurrected, and then the chapter ends. And the chapter ends with the 4 previous Hokages all lined up in a zombie pose, ready to just go on for the next chapter. And I am super stoked for the next chapter. Now, what I think is going to happen, we saw Madara break free from the Edo Tensei, as we saw in the other chapters. I think from at least 9 or 10 months ago, we saw Madara break free, and Madara said he broke free because he knew the combinations for the hand seals. So Tobirama, the 2nd Hokage, is one who created this jutsu. So he obviously knows the hand seals. Sorry, ignore the dog barking out there. I have a window open. And then, since he knows the seals, maybe he'll be able to break free from Edo Tensei. And I think he'll be able to. I think the other Kages will see him doing it, and it's like, oh fuck, I don't want to be controlled by this Orochimaru faggot. I mean, he's gay. So they're going to break free from the Edo Tensei. Maybe not right away, but when they do, they're probably going to head out for the war. They could probably sense the chakra of the Jubi. Hashirama will probably recognize Madara's aura in the air. And then I think we're going to see Madara versus Hashirama round 2. And I don't think it's going to be very long, actually. I think it's going to be fairly quick. I don't know how it's going to happen, but I just think it's going to be quick. And then we're probably going to see something like Naruto versus Minato. Maybe Kakashi will be on there too, because Kakashi and Minato have a pretty close connection, as you've seen before. And then the other 2 Kages will be having a fight with, I don't know, the rest of the Shinobi Alliance or something. Maybe, I don't know, Hiruzen versus Obito. I don't know. And then after that, I'm not sure what's going to happen from there. But I think after that, actually, that's going to be towards the end of the war. And then before all this happens, like maybe the next chapter, we'll see a little bit of an explanation of what Sasuke is looking for. Maybe they're going to talk to Sasuke for a chapter or two, which I wouldn't mind. I'd actually like that. I'd like to see what Sasuke becomes after this, what he makes of it. And that's all I really have to say about this chapter. I would give it a 5 out of 5. I loved this chapter. It was an amazing chapter. I really enjoyed it. So if you liked it, if you liked this video, please give a thumbs up. And thank you. I will see you in the next video.